Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Saints fans, light up the dome and welcome your New Orleans Saints!
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
And they're trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Ward from the gun on third down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
The Falcons, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Ward off the play fake. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2.
To throw is Ward.
At the 32-yard line.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, it's Ward. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the
Here's
Falcons,
Ward.
first down.
Pass caught by Pearsall. And blocked.
That's another Falcons first down.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On first and 10, it's ETN. A good gain of 14 there to Boozy James.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
ETN will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Matt Prater lining up.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A little juke. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the gun again to Mixon. Touchdown, New Orleans! Joe Mixon, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, we've seen it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they're going to lose here and fall below 500, and you're playing catch-up the rest of the way, they've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Brings up second and 11.
Ward.
The 27-yard line.
This taken in by Kincaid. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now Ward. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jonathan Grenard. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. The Saints offense led by their running back. Look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. He is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked at repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Throwing is Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And here now come the Falcons. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
They'll go again with Etienne. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. Look at this Saints defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
With that lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throwing is Ward. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks will all the time up manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
To the air, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The Saints at 7-3 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where the open week fell.
62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Looking to throw is Williams. Smith and Jigba with a grab. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw, Williams. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. looking to put a drive together. To throw, here's Ward. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
Brings up second and
Ward
10.
now working out of the gun. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And the Falcons first down.
Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to Pearsall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Falcons first down.
Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
ETN up the middle. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down.
Operating from the gun. Ward. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He rifles one incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The short one caught by Loveland. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of
A gain
bounds.
of 9 yards. And the Saints first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 7.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And complete to Smith and Jigba. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Williams. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Here's Noel.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 40 on the return.
And it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and 1. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line of scrimmage. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams to Mixon on the check down. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Second and 14. Quickly, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. And the pass there, third and long on your own side of the field, just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Well, the Falcons now are going to go on offense late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Here's Ward. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And the Falcons first down.
Play action now. Ward. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Now Ward. And that's caught It's 2-2 Atwell. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First down.
Ward again. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Third down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't cover law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, actually, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too, having the football counts.
You're so litigious. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Pickup of 3.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Will McDonald, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. On play action, here's Williams. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it. That was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 27-yard line.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
And it's
Throwing is Ward. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Ooh, the juke. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw, it's Williams. That one caught by Rice. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Saints.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Over the middle is going to find Burden. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Williams.
At the Falcons' 45-yard line.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
10 yards on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackled there by Kyu Blue Kelly.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
To the air, Williams. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Bernard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense and running back Joe Mixon set to take over once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
It was a short one caught by Lovely. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up
out of the shotgun. They run with Mixon. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the
back to throw. Williams. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Carlson on for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
The game at 17.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Slot
line.
man moves right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Saints' 46-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. Short one there, caught by Likely. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. And the question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and that leads to an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Shoots by him. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons.
To throw is Ward. Touchdown, Falcons! Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Pass complete to Logan. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to work him down at the 39.
That's good.
So for the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. He finds Smith-Njigba. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jonathan Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're told in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession game, so we're not fully over yet.
Second down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked. And he's into the end zone. A full return. And a safe touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Falcons first down.
Handoff running left is Etienne. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Etienne once more. And he'll get this down over to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now, Ward. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Saints take
The
over.
New Orleans offense set to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 19.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds is at the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 4. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
A gain of 4 yards.
Mixing up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Gets it down to the 32. Even 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that went off the mark behind him. Incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Touchdown, Saints. Joe Mixon with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 7. 80 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pass caught by Pearson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd and 2.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 more yards. Complete to 2-2 Atwell.
So there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll throw again, Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Ward to throw for it on fourth. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Williams loses the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Recovered by the Falcons.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say at the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Throwing is Ward. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for two.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Two-point conversion.
And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for two when you're down one in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Falcons, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7.